Welcome to Art of. Have you ever wondered if you can transform a photo into a dramatic black and white cinematic masterpiece using just curves? That's right, even the black and white conversion will be achieved with curves. Let's dive into my CMS technique and get started. Ready? Let's go! Let's do some magic with curves. First, create a curve adjustment layer above the background, then duplicate it twice so that in total we will have 3 curves. Then, I will rename them respectively C, M, and S. Now, on the C layer, fully decrease the highlights until they start to turn black, then set its blend mode to Color. Next, for the M curve layer, set its blend mode to Multiply, and finally set the blend mode to Screen for the S curve layer. Group the M and S layers together, then set all these curves in a group and rename it CMS. You can already notice the contrast effect. Now, create a new curve adjustment layer above the new group and darken the image by decreasing the brightness on the curve. Now let's brighten her eyes. Simply go back to the M layer and paint over the iris with a black brush on the mask layer. Here, I did it not very accurately, but you can be more precise and adjust the shape of the mask. Still, we are not done yet. I will rename the curve that we just created Mood. Actually, I just created a curve layer by mistake and renamed it Light. Later, I will delete it as we don't need it. Now let's make things more dramatic. I will use the lasso tool and select a few highlights and midtones. I will start from the windows as it is a source of light. Once you finish with the first selection, hold Shift to keep the selection, and select some different parts of the image. Once the selection is done, create a new curve layer. The selection will be already loaded on the curves mask. But first, let's delete that layer which I created by mistake. And I will rename the new layer Highlights. Here, I will increase the brightness of the curve. And as you notice, only the previous selection is being brightened. Now just feather the mask to get rid of the harsh edges. It looks more interesting. Now we will establish the dark mood. Let's set the mood and highlights layers in a group and rename it Lights. Let's create the final curve and adjust it to improve the faded, cinematic black and white mood. I will increase the shadows on the curves and decrease the midtones slightly. We need to place this final curve under the Lights group. If you are still here, I will be so glad if you subscribe as it encourages me to upload more videos. You can check out other videos about easy skin retouching, or even some tricks about photography with a low budget. You are all welcome. As always, may we meet again.